All right, can you guys hear me now? Cool, cool. Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. Audio should be good now. Audio should be good now. All right, cool. People said they can't hear me, can't hear me. We should be good now. We should be good now. We got West Side in. Waiting on this. We cool. All right, there we go. There go the comments. Okay. Here we go. Who we got in the chat today? Who we got in the chat today? We got Tyler Natural. Hey Mike, what's good? What's good? What's good? Appreciate you tuning in. We got Mac and Cheese. Yes, sir. West Side in. There you go. Yes, they can hear me. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going. We got Ali Shabazz, if that's how you say it. Yes, hi Mike. What's up? What's up? Mac and Cheese, all good. Kryptonio, we good. All right, awesome, awesome. Cool, cool. So yeah, I got a couple. So I got 4 segments I want to touch on today. The first one I'm gonna briefly show y'all real quick. The first segment we're gonna kind of just talk about how the crypto market's looking. Second segment, what are my thoughts on the crypto market in the short term? Third segment, key news and updates for meme coins I'm holding for the upcoming bull run. And then the fourth, we're gonna briefly kind of touch on some higher risk gems I'm watching for short term gains. So that's kind of how the segment's gonna go. See how that go. This is the first time me doing a live stream like this, so we'll see how the community likes it, and then we will go from there moving forward in the future. So yeah, cool, cool. Everything is good on my end. Awesome. I got both laptops here in front of me. All right. We boom, boom. So of course we can see markets is pretty much sending right now, and so the crypto market definitely is looking good. Bitcoin is still holding over 30K. And we also got Ethereum, which recently hit over 2K today, still kind of holding. It pulled back a couple times to the higher 1900s, but we can see it's currently around 2K at the time of this video. Now, a lot of people were kind of expecting a big pullback with the Shanghai, upgrade with so much Ethereum being released. A lot of people thought a lot of people were going to take profits and sell, which would have led to that price decline. But so far, we have seen kind of the opposite with Ethereum moving up in price. We can see Bitcoin is still holding that 30K, moving up a little bit as well at 30,003, which is definitely good to see. We got BNB doing this thing, of course. XRP was around 51 cents a little earlier, just under that right now. Cardano's doing well. We got Dogecoin. We also had a little bit of controversy that came out with Doge as well regarding the Emerald Mine for Elon Musk. So Elon Musk basically put out like a statement stating, if anyone can prove that I had ties to basically an emerald mine, I will pay them 1 million in Doge. And so the price kind of peaked a little bit when that came out. So just a little bit of controversy news when talking about Doge. Uh, we got Polkadot as well. You guys know I'm real big on Solana's long-term success. A lot of people said Solana's done, is going to zero, but we can see in the past week, Solana's actually one of the better performing OG cryptos in the space. As we can see, Bitcoin's up almost 8%, Cardano's 5.5%. You can see Solana's up 17%. And so definitely good to see that. There is a little bit of news going on as well with Tron, with Binance delisting Tron. So we're still kind of waiting to see what all comes from that. But of course, the SEC is investigating Justin Sun for what the statement is him manipulating different Tron cryptocurrencies such as Tron and potentially BTT potentially. So we'll see what comes from all of that. Is it just news or is it some truth to that? So it'll be interesting to see how all of that unfolds. But yes, overall though, market is looking really good. Market is looking good. If we look at the meme coin sector here, Head over to categories. We hit memes. You can see trending right now, Doge, Bonk, and Shiba. And Bonk actually been going crazy, which is the second well-known meme on the Solana blockchain. If you look right here, up almost 40% in the past week. And also they just launched their swap as well. So they've gotten a lot of traction from that as well. So just looking at the overall meme sector here, we can see pretty much green. We can see Doge up 6% on the 24 hours. Sheeb is up, 1.5%, pretty flat for the most part, even on the 7 days. So it hasn't went down tremendously and hasn't went up tremendously. We got Baby Doge still kind of, flat within the day, down a little bit on the week. We got Floki, which recently just had a new listing as well. We got Dogeline still kind of doing this thing. There has been some talk in the community with one of the biggest holders of Dogeline selling their tokens, but we could see the price is still kind of holding. Even with that being said, we got Vault green across the board right now, up 7% on the week, up 8.7% on the 24 hours, and the chart is primed. So definitely keep an eye on Vault. We got Soka, we got Suka moving up. We could see it got down to around 6.9 cents. We could see it's up 14% on the 24 hours. Bonk up 16%. We got Sheeb Original Vision up 14%. We got Samo kind of flat on the day. And if you look on the 7-day, it's up about 13.3%. So for the meme coins that I kind of watch, that I keep my eye on, they're doing pretty well. But overall, the meme coin sector is doing pretty well. So the next thing I want to talk about briefly is, what are my thoughts for the crypto market in the short term? And a lot of people are wondering, is the bull market here? Is the are we in a bull market? And one thing I want to say is, I think we are in a uptrend, right? Like if you zoom out, you're going to see the market doing this, up to the right. So I don't think we're just going to see a bull run this year, which I've talked about in previous videos. I've talked about on Twitter. I think the full bull run, in my opinion, is 2025 at the earliest, late 2024 going into 2025. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. But that's what I think when we talk about just what the bull market is. Now, can we see the price still go up? Yes, we can. However, I do think we have some resistance around 33 to 34K for Bitcoin. So if once we get there, if it rejects that, of course, we can pull back a little bit to maybe the mid 20s, like 25K or something like that. But if you think about it from the long-term perspective, just over a year ago, and you zoom out, you can see the market is still doing this. So pullbacks are expected to happen, but over time, we're still moving up slowly. And so that's what I think is happening in the overall crypto market. Would you guys agree? Or do you think we are in a bull run, right? I think the market is bullish, but I don't think we're in an actual bull run, right? We're at 1.3 trillion. All-time high is 3.1 trillion. So we're definitely moving up in the right direction. But I also think we're just kind of recovering as well from the huge decline that we saw over the past year. So that's what I think. That's what I think. What you guys think? Keep losing up this means. And then on the flip side, let's say Bitcoin surpasses 33, 34K, then we will be looking at the next level for Bitcoin, right? So overall, I think the market looks great, but we are not in just that bull run as of yet, right? Just my opinion. But honestly, no one truly really knows what's going to happen. It's just all speculation, based off of sentiment, based off of news and different things that happen in the crypto markets. So let's briefly talk about some key news on meme coins I'm looking at holding into the upcoming bull run. So number one, we got Volt that put out something yesterday. These three utilities that currently isn't out yet. We do know what VoltiFlex's is going to be, which is basically making tokens stakeable, making tokens passive income friendly, being able to, give reflections to holders or allow that token to be staked through 𝗤𝗏𝗥. As we know, it already has 𝗤𝗏𝗥, which allow tokens to be deflationary using their DEX free of charge. And then 𝗤𝗏𝗥, I don't know a ton about 𝗤𝗏𝗥. A lot of information haven't been put out about this, but from just speculating, right, from what I'm understanding, based off of what Vo has done so far, I think this is going to be like an upscale, maybe not just different items you can buy, but maybe adding services involved as well, whereas you can pay for services with Volt. So I don't think it's just going to be like a shopping.io type platform. I think it's going to be an upscale from that, in my opinion. It's just speculation. I haven't heard anything, but that's what I think regarding 𝗤𝗏𝗥. When we get to 𝗤𝗏𝗥𝗑, we don't know a lot about this either, but speculating that this may help other tokens potentially get listed on other exchanges. I'm not exactly sure what 𝗤𝗏𝗥𝗑 is going to be, but I am excited to see what happens with this. And supposedly some of this is going to be coming out this year as well. So we've already had a lot on the roadmap that's going to be coming out. 𝗤𝗏𝗥 for sure is coming out this year, and 𝗤𝗏𝗥𝗑, I believe, is coming out this year as well. So looking forward to that. Always a bright moment with the Volt community. Let's see. The next thing briefly want to touch on, you guys know I hold SAMO as well. I hold Volt, I hold SAMO, Baby Doge. Now, one thing I thought was just kind of key to mention is when you talk about the Solana blockchain, the 20th validator out of 2,130 validators is SAMO, right? And this is a meme coin project. The first non-derivative meme token on Solana is the 20th largest validator on Solana, right? So I think that's a pretty big accomplishment. Definitely when you're talking about, a meme community as well, helping onboard people to Solana. So, man, excuse me. Let's check the chats real quick. What we got? What's up, Mike? Jesus Trays. What's up? What's up? We got Tommy. What are your thoughts on Cardano Cube? I just discovered this a few days ago and didn't realize what they were doing, that they were doing all of that. Is this a meme coin that's on Cardano? Someone mentioned to me, they said Cardano was having some meme coins. I was making a little bit of noise, but me personally, I haven't looked into it. I'm not too familiar with Cardano Cube. BTT for Web3 3.0. Where we at? Let's see. So the first thing I was showing you guys this, I don't think I was even, man, excuse me, throat kind of scratchy. I don't think I was even showing the screen when I was mentioning this to you, but 20th largest validator on Solana is SAMO, right? That's huge in my opinion. We look at one of their latest partnerships that happened. Thrilled to announce our partnership with Memecoins, West 57 Clubhouse, the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Solana blockchain, off the chain and on the chain, and also allowing people to earn rewards in SAMO for paying in mobile payments and things of that nature. So that's pretty cool. If you look right here, this is something that recently came out towards the beginning of this month, April 6th. They're going to be having the first token on Solana to offer NFT holders access to their own Samoyed credit card, which is huge, in my opinion, a great utility for NFT holders. And then if we head over to Baby Doge here, the biggest thing so far that's came out recently that hasn't been covered already in a live stream on a previous video is their integration with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which basically is a place that allows you to pay in crypto for services. And you can now use Baby Doge to get, you know, freelancers and different things of that nature for whatever you may need. Think of like a Fiverr or something like that, and you can pay them in Baby Doge. So that's just a additional utility added for the token, which I think is you know, pretty big for Baby Doge. Got wrecked on BitTorrent. Where we at? No, it's a website. Okay. All right, I'll look into it, Tommy. With an entire ecosystem. Okay. Dre Flores says got wrecked on BTT. Man. Okay. When did you buy at the high? Or did you just never sell, never take profits? But man, I've been wrecked on a few things as well, man. It's, you know, part of the game. It sucks, but you definitely learn from it. But BTT had its time, but since then it hasn't, you know, seen any new all-time highs since then. And the changes they made kind of, in my opinion, destroyed a lot of what BTT had going on, right? With the redenomination. I touched on that in the last live stream. But if you took profits or if you bought at the all-time high, then you probably not in the best position, with which is like with any technically cryptocurrency. If you bought at the all-time high, or if you bought low and you never took profits and you're holding into the bear market, you're probably down on that position, you know, just kind of how it works. They have a whole meme coin section on there. Cardano Cube. Okay. Tom, you seem pretty pumped up about it, man. Cardano Cube. Okay. When did it launch? Looking at it right now. Explore and learn everything Cardano. This what you talking about right here, Tommy? No Cube. Explore our projects, DS building our Cardano, making the Cardano blockchain discoverable and efficient for the community. So it's like a one-stop shop for the whole ecosystem: NFTs, DEX, DeFi, metaverse, gaming. Okay. Got your different DEXs, wallets, DeFi, infrastructure, lending, launchpad. Nice size ecosystem. 𝗕𝗘𝗚𝗏, familiar with that. Okay. It's a great overview for what they got for sure. And here's the meme coins. And none of these ring like a bell to me personally. I hold Cardano, but I don't hold any meme coins. Just Cardano itself is what I hold. Tommy says yes. John J says no bull run. Yeah, I don't think we're in a bull run yet. We're in an uptrend, definitely. We're in an uptrend, but not a bull run yet, right? And I think it's fair to say as well, I think everybody kind of has a different definition of what a bull run is or a bull market. And so it just kind of depends what their terminology is. Ecosystem map, yeah. Yeah, it's a nice overview, Tom. It's a nice overview of the whole ecosystem. $17.8K followers. Okay. Okay. June 2021. Okay. And earlier, when I was talking about the Dogecoin controversy, this is what I was referring to. You can find it on bitcoiners.com. Elon Musk makes a bet over 1 million Dogecoin. Here's the deal. And basically, Musk has offered via Twitter a reward of 1 million Doge, the equivalent of about 83,500 to anyone who can prove that he owns an emerald mine. And here you can kind of see the tweets connected to that. And if you move down here, this is this person talking about, this is you discussing that you own an emerald mine in Zambia, excuse me. But yeah, I think it's, you know, good controversy news for Doge. It puts more eyes on them. I don't think it's going to be anything major, you know, in my opinion. Anyone picked up Samo? Is that a question for the community? I think Samo's got, I mean, not financial advice, but you guys know I got videos on it. But in my opinion, I think Samo's going to make people some good money this upcoming bull run. In my opinion, I do think so. Definitely think so. And then one thing real quick as well, I want to briefly touch on kind of some Twitter news also that came out maybe an hour ago is Twitter new partnership with eToro. So now people are going to be able to basically uh, purchase, buy and sell crypto from their Twitter account, right? Kind of like a PayPal or Venmo type style. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is integrated. We're going to be able to see the different stats, you know, if maybe it's scrolling at the top, Bitcoin, Ethereum, kind of like you see on other websites, you know, but we will be able to purchase from crypto. And I think I'm not going to be buying crypto from Twitter or anything of that nature, but from a adoption standpoint and a global adoption standpoint, I think that's huge because you got people that know how to use Twitter, but may not know how to use an actual crypto exchange or may not want to go through the learning process to do so. So buying it on Twitter may be a little bit easier since they already know how to use Twitter. So in a way, I can see this helping adoption moving forward, you know, in my opinion. Pull it up real quick for y'all. Let's see. Here we go. If you look right here, and you can find it on a few, of them as well. A few different top credible sources. Twitter partners with eToro to let users trade stocks, crypto, as much as Elon Musk pushes app into finance. And you can see the date right here, April 13th. As you can see, I think CNBC was actually one of the earliest to actually get this news because some people are just now reporting it like an hour ago. But I think this is huge moving forward for just crypto stocks as well, but just crypto as a whole and Twitter. So people that hold the Twitter stock, you could definitely see Twitter moving up from that point. I saw someone get ChatGPT to predict next Bitcoin high. It came back with 142K. Since GPT doesn't give financial advice, he got it just to look at patterns of all-time highs without mentioning BTC. It's interesting. Okay. And if you think about it, there's been, you know, some YouTubers who've used AI to say, hey, predict the next all-time high for this particular token, right? We've kind of seen that trend a little bit in YouTube. So I could definitely see how people would use AI to see if it can predict, you know, any type of correlation, you know what I'm saying, based off of what the next all-time high could potentially be. What you think of Chili's coin? I think it's cool. I don't own any. I know it had a nice run, and I know it had that partnership with UFC, which really kind of drew my attention to it. But I still never picked up a bag of it. But I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the project now. I'm sure they're still around, but I don't know what's going on with Chili's as of now. Thumbs up from Sandy. Am new here. Bitcoin predict price next and future. I don't know, man. What do I see? Where do I see Bitcoin going next bull run? I never had a number in mind, but if I just had to throw some off, I'm thinking. Could we see 100K Bitcoin next bull run? I think it's possible, but I think trying to see how to put this. Could we hit 100K Bitcoin next bull run? Yes, but I could also see us hitting just shy of 100K Bitcoin and pulling back, right? I could see that too. So I mean, I really don't know what the all-time high is going to be for Bitcoin. I have no idea. Like it could stop close to 100K. I don't think it's going to hit 100K and pull back. I think it's either going to stop at 100K. I mean, stop before 100K, or it's going to go past 100K a little bit. That's what I would predict. But you know, as far as it's a number, I'm not sure. Prospector, good morning. But yeah, some key meme coins. If you guys are new here or tuning in, Volt, Samo, Baby Doge are 3 that I'm definitely holding. I think those are going to make more gains than a Doge or Sheep, in my opinion. That's what I think. And so I definitely hold those 3, hold a nice bag in those 3. I think they're going to do some good numbers. I think Volt and Samo, though, I think they have the potential to do 100x. Volt has the potential to do more than 100x, but I think 100x is definitely realistic for Volt. 100x is definitely realistic for Samo. And I put out there on previous videos showing you guys why I think this is possible, and I've showed you that as well. So definitely check out the previous content on why I think Volt and Samo can potentially do that this upcoming bull run. Says 100K may be around December. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we see 100K Bitcoin this year. I don't. I don't think we do. Eddie T, what's up? What's up? Smash that like, man. I haven't even looked how many likes we got on the stream. We got 20 likes right now. About 31 people watching, 33 people. But yeah, I don't think we see 100K Bitcoin this year. I don't. Not at all. I don't even think, to be honest, and this is not bullish, but I don't think we see a 50K Bitcoin this year, really, to be completely honest, right? I think we're going to move up, come down a little bit, move up a little bit, come down a little bit, and move up. And we're gradually getting ready, going into 2024. And I believe May, June-ish is Bitcoin halving of next year, so we're about a year out from the Bitcoin halving as well, so I don't think we see a Bitcoin. I mean, I don't think we see a bull run before the Bitcoin halving. I don't think we do. I will be checking those videos out, Mike. Appreciate all the gems you always provide us. Todd and Natural, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah. What do y'all think, though? Y'all think we're going to see 100K Bitcoin this year, or do you think we see 100K Bitcoin when the next bull run hits, rather it's 2024 or 2025? If I had to predict, as I said, I think we get close to 100K, but not quite, or we go past 100K a little bit. That's what I think. That's what I think. All right. And before, what we got? Next bull run, but it's a good time to buy now. If you're holding for the bull run, yes, I think so. Tim Film says not this year. I agree. Next bull run. Okay. What you think about Dogecoin this year? Man, I like Doge. I like Doge, man. I like Doge. I think it's great for memes. I think it's great for onboarding. It helps lead the meme coin space as well. However, I don't think Doge is going to give us the most gains when it comes to meme coins, the upcoming bull. So I think SHIB and Doge are still going to have a successful bull run based off of where their price and market cap is now. But I think there's going to be other meme coins that are here now that's going to do way more gains than Doge or SHIB. That's what I think. Eat that 10K next bull run. It's possible. I think that would be the absolute high potentially, maybe an 8 to 9K ETH. Cassius Cats. Sup, Mike? Investor in the fan. What up? What up? 2024 earliest, maybe. For the bull run, you're saying? Is that what you're talking about, Sandy? For the bull run? We got Tommy says, I follow a lot of East Asian crypto people on Twitter. China is allowing Hong Kong to buy into crypto markets in June. From what I'm reading, crypto starts in June when Chinese money flows in. Okay. It's a good narrative. It's a good narrative for sure. What you think of XRP? Also, what do you think of the Fed now app from the Federal Reserve? XRP, man, I think I hold it, right? I hold XRP. I've been holding it since 2020. And I'm waiting for XRP to have that big win like the rest of the community, right? I'm waiting for it to, kick the SEC's butt, the government's butt. And with that being said, we're expecting to see a huge rise in price from that, right? And so that's what everyone is expecting. And I think XRP has kind of just been like a long process. It's been a long process, a very long process. And I think XRP will eventually, work with the powers that be, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to be just a crypto that everyone, uses, right? I think it's going to be a crypto for, businesses, for government and things of that nature, so that's my thought, on XRP. Now the Fed now payments, we already know. So in my opinion, it's a way of controlled money for people, right? It's just like CBDCs. I'm not a fan of those. We can't trust those. And so Fed now, as we know, got announced shortly after the Cash App, incident that happened, CEO or founder of Cash App, was killed, stabbed or whatever. And now Fed now has been introduced and supposed to come out, I believe, May or June this year. And so, yeah, read between the lines on that. But Fed now, not a fan at all. Not a fan of CBDCs, any of that. So I think it's an attack. It's an attack on the people. It's an attack on taking that control back from us, right? Because they know crypto and blockchain is what can free us from the centralized fiat system. But if the elite, if the centralized systems can create a currency that they can control, like CBDCs or something that's integrated into a Fed now, that keeps the control on the people, right? As we move into the new digital age, which is going to be digital money, crypto. And so in that regard, we just got to be careful, right? We got to be careful. And this is why I said in my last live stream, money is important, and 95% of everyone in crypto is here for the money. But tech is also just important because the tech blockchain is what enables crypto, is what enables digital money, right? And so if we don't have enough people building the tech out to free the people, what happens, right? We don't go in the proper direction we need to go, which is why I think we've seen these hiccups with crypto, why crypto has took 10 steps and then fall 20 steps backwards, right? Because of the scalability, the adoption, and the tech, so I think all of that is huge, when talking about crypto. James Douglas, what do you think of Sia Coin? I got a client who always talks to me about I do coaching with one-on-one. He holds Sia Coin because he know I was big into BTT when it came to decentralized storage. And so I just haven't sunk my teeth all the way into Sia Coin, but I've heard great things. I've heard great things. They're still here. I know they are one of the top decentralized storage cryptos, which does say a lot. However, decentralized storage, as we know, the adoption is slow on that sector. So I think we're going to need to see that bull run market for us to really see that sector to kind of, move up, so that's kind of my thought on Sia Coin. Pentagon failed 6 audits, unable to find $850 billion. Wouldn't happen if they was using blockchain. Yeah. Yep. But we're also, remember, just like how we have public blockchains now, how we can look at different transactions, look at the holders, look at what tokens people hold. There's going to be private blockchains that's going to be used as well, right? Which people aren't going to be able to be looked at. So you can kind of see some of the same parameters of the centralized system has came into the decentralized system. I heard that the G7 gonna hold a meeting and talk about crypto. What's take, bro? We're gonna have to see what they say, because we still got a lot of regulation that's supposed to come. CBDCs, ISO, there's a lot that's still coming for crypto. A lot of narratives out there that can put crypto not necessarily at a halt, but slow down the timetable of us getting to those higher highs, right? Which is also why I don't see us having a bull run this year. Tim Films, you ready for the hidden gem hunt, the high risk? You got a little Dejan in you, huh? James says, do you hold all your assets on a wallet? I hold most of the assets that I'm pretty much everything that I'm holding that I'm not moving around with is on a ledger, right? I have a couple ledgers that I use and I keep my assets on those. Even if I'm using a MetaMask or a Phantom wallet, I connect my ledger to that and make sure I'm still using my ledger, right? So that's how I utilize, my crypto to stay safe. I've been burned real big once by one exchange, which was Voyager. Lost over 6 figures with that, so not making that mistake again. So if you're using an exchange, it's okay to use exchanges to buy crypto, but don't leave anything on there. And if you can't take that crypto off that exchange that you're buying it on, don't buy it on that exchange at all, right? Don't buy it. Segment 4. And still keep your questions coming regardless of, what segment we in. So higher risk gems I'm watching for the short term, right? Now this is high risk, not financial advice, but projects I'm kind of watching that has a pretty strong community that's been moving, right? And one of these I've actually mentioned in the last live, which is 𝗨𝗏𝗏, right? So let's take a look. So look at this chart right here, y'all. And this is on, we on 𝗚𝗥𝗡𝗧𝗏 right now, okay? Look at this. Look at the market cap, 32 million. And remember, if you look at my last live, when I saw this token, it was at a 8 million market cap. So it's 4x'd since then. However, when it was at that 8 to 9 million market cap, it was pumping. I mean, it was pumping. So I was waiting for it to pull back a little bit before I kind of put some in. And then I woke up, it was over 20 million, right? So when it pulled back to 20 million, I did grab a small bag, right? I grabbed a very small bag at the 20 million market cap. It's now around 32 million. It pulled back and hovered and it stayed kind of around 25 to 26 million. And then it kind of shot back up. And it actually got down to a low of around 22 million earlier this morning. So this is a project to keep your eyes on a little bit, to watch. Very strong community. They just also got listed with Gate.io. This is not sponsored or endorsed or anything like that. Never talked to the team, but this is a project I think we could potentially make some good money on in the short term, right? So let's go to the Twitter page real quick for this. That's the bonk swap news I was talking about earlier. The 𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗏 CEO. But look, 45.4K followers. And you can just look at their engagement. Look at the engagement on this. April 6th, over 177K people saw that, right? And 𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗏 CEO is a project that's based off of the dog being the CEO of Twitter, and it's influenced by Elon's tweets as well. And so it doesn't have really no major utility at this time, but the community, but it's really strong. There's also some baby Doge whales that's bought into this as well, few 100,000, so something to kind of, keep your eye on moving forward. But I am following them for the time being, just so I can kind of, keep my eyes on what's going on. Currently in profits right now, at a 40 million market cap, that would be a quick 2x for me, so we'll see what happens. It got up to a high of 36 million and pulled back. So once it gets to a 2x, I will take my initial out, and then I'm gonna just let that baby run and see what happens. So that's a project just to kind of, keep your eye on. If we go over to the website here real quick, this is what the website looks like. 𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗏 CEO is an inspired token by Elon Musk tweets. You can also buy this on Baby Doge Swap, Volti Change, which are 2 meme tokens I'm holding into the bull run, which is also what caught my eye. You know what I'm saying? So just throwing that out there. As you can see, Baby Doge, Pancake Swap, MEXC, Bitmart, and it just got listed on Gate.io. If you look right here, here's the 𝗕𝗥𝗡𝗔𝗕 swap as well, which helps burn the token, right? So just showing you, here's their tax: 3% for marketing, 7% for reflection. So that's a total of a 10% tax. But yeah, it's on the BSC chain, and you guys know I'm a big fan of BSC. So this is a project that, you know, if you got a little high risk in your blood, you got a little bit of risk capital, wait to see if it tapers off a little bit, maybe get you a bag and be ready to take profits. Be ready to take profits. We'll see what the chat's saying, what y'all saying. James said 6 figures. Wow, sorry, man. Hey, it's all good, man. It hurt at the time, but hey, you live and learn. You live and learn. Dang, I got burned by Voyager too, but 6 figures, feel for you, bro. I feel you, man. What's the best way to keep a ledger safe and not be damaged? I mean, just when you're done using it, just, you know, put it up in an area that's safe. Like if you got an office, put it in your office, you know, your office drawer, or keep it in a safe if you're not using your ledger every day. When you're done using it, put it back in the safe, right? Just put it somewhere that you know it'll be safe, right? Wherever you may put important documents or, you know, something like that. Hope Binance is a good exchange. I mean, it's the #1 exchange in the world. Coinbase is the second largest exchange, and Coinbase is the largest exchange in the US. So, however, Binance have been good. It's been a lot of, you know, fuzz surrounding CZ and Binance, but I all think that is by design, right? I think that is by design, in my opinion. Which is my largest holding? Are you talking about, like, you know, meme coins or just in general? Carlos, what's up? Hi, Mike the Investor. What's up? What's up? John J, what you think of Jasmine Coin? I've heard of it, but I'm not too familiar with the project. I've heard of it, but not too familiar with it. And it's been out for quite some time, though, hasn't it? The Jasmine Coin has been out for a little while, right? It's been out for a little while. Just in general. So right off the top of my head, if I'm going by quantity amounts, I think I hold a lot of Stellar. I hold more Stellar than I hold XRP. I hold a lot of XRP as well, but I hold a lot of Stellar also. And I hold more in quantity in Stellar than I actually do in XRP. Jasmine is worth a look, Mike, not financial advice. Okay, okay. Jasmine token. Quick. Let's look them up real quick. What's special about them, though? What's special about them while I'm looking them up? Is this it right here? Is this what you talking about? Cash? Is this what you talking about, Cash? And Polygon, I hold a decent amount of Polygon. I like Poly. I like Poly. Oh yeah, I like Poly. Definitely going into the bull run too. I like Poly. But this what you talking about right here, Cash? Is this Jasmine or is it something, or is it different? He said, "Yep, okay." Only 1,800 followers. Joined February 2022. Okay. They ain't got their website here listed. They got a website, Cash? Jasmine.io or something like that? Like what's their utility right now? And what's their website? Like they don't even have their website here. Like that's kind of strange. Like XRP, XLM, vote and Dogeline for me. Ed is voted. Hey, those are good picks, man. Those are good picks. Those are good picks. Sandy, Will a ledger ever become faulty over time and need to be replaced? I mean, since ledgers have been out, we haven't experienced that. They have, firmware that keeps them updated. I think long as the buttons are working, it's going to be fine, in my opinion. And worst case scenario, let's say you needed to get another ledger. Long as you have your recovery phrase, those words you write down and put in a safe place. Long as you have that, let's say your ledger stopped working, you can recover everything on a brand new ledger you bought from the store, long as you have that recovery phrase. So worst case scenario, we'll still be fine. We'll still be fine. Cass says Japan regulated and a lot of utility. Okay. Okay. I just bought some man a few days ago. Fingers crossed. It's not a bad look, because the hype has kind of been taken away from metaverse a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So not a bad look, to get into it. Why people aren't looking at, your sandboxes, your Decentraland, your engine, your Infinity, right? So I feel you. Data privacy, and data privacy is going to be huge, because this is what your Facebook, your Googles, this is your Instagrams, right? This is what they do now, sell our data. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be a huge sector, and we're going to see a lot of money flow, because our data costs billions of dollars, and these companies sell it to third parties, right? Which is how we are always recommended for stuff that we've looked at in the past, or things of that nature, because our information, our tendencies, what we look at is being sold. This is how these different, websites know. You know what I'm saying? So data privacy is going to be huge, man. Going to be huge. Awesome. Thank you, Mike. No problem, Sandy. No problem. Let's see what we got. And then regarding some high risk gems, have you guys been hearing kind of like the trend? Of course, we know AI dogs have been a big trend so far, such as Zeus, but also it seems like the CEO tokens have been coming up a little bit as well. Like you got Baby Doe's CEO token. Now, it's not doing what Floki's the top CEO token right now, based off of my acknowledgement. But we have, let me show you this. If you look right here, this is Doe's CEO, and you can see chart doesn't look terrible, but you can see market cap's only 613 million, compared to, you look at Floki CEO, we're looking at a 31.6 million, high of around 36 million market cap, right? And it started at a 2 million market cap in February. So in 2 months, this thing has it's went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And which is why I was tempted to get a bag. But when I saw it get stagnant a little bit around that 20K, I put a small bag in, and currently in profits right now. So we'll see what happens in the future with this. James says, any examples of data privacy companies, as in to invest in, or just like, companies that's utilizing our data now? I don't have any data privacy companies off the top of my head right now. Humble B, thoughts on Soul. I am bullish on Soul long term. Bullish on Soul. Nothing has changed. I just tweeted. I think I tweeted maybe yesterday, 2 days ago. I said nothing has changed. Still bullish on the long-term success of Solana, right? And as you can see, it's one of the better performing OG cryptos as this market has recovered. Rashu, what up? What up? Peace, peace. But yeah, so remember, Helios is getting ready to is getting ready to migrate over to the Solana blockchain in 5 days now, I think, which is bringing the Internet of Things over to the Solana blockchain, right? So invest in. Yeah, James, I don't have any off the top of my head right now, James, of any data privacy companies. Good evening here from Finland. From Finland. Have you looked Big Eyes coin, real meme coin? Man, I never heard of it. Never heard of it, Marco. Never heard of it. And I appreciate you tuning in, man, from Finland. What time is it over there in Finland? Is it morning, day? I mean, morning, day. Is it morning, afternoon, nighttime? From Finland, all the way from Finland. Dang. DJ Legends with the Thunderbolts in the comment section. You know what that means? Volts. That means volts. Let's see. The market looking like Bitcoin's moved up a little bit. Bitcoin's moved up a little bit more. Yeah, you can see pretty much all green right now, man, which is great to see. Great to see. It's 8:53 p.m. Okay, it's 12:54 p.m. Central Time, my time. So 5 till 1. 5 till 1. About 7 hours ahead. Cool, no props. We'll check around. Thanks, Mike. No problem. No problem. Cass says Jasmine will be a data privacy, IOTA, Internet of Things, and will also become deflationary, I think, in Q3 of this year. Okay. But yeah, you see right here, Solana, 17.5% on the past week. On the past week. And you can see Polygon is not that much more when it comes to market cap, right? It's about a 800 million difference when it comes to market cap. So, I mean, they're still very close for that 10th spot. Hey, Mike, what do you think about VGX? Any price predictions? VGX, man. Any price predictions? No. I'm just hoping I get some of my assets back, man. To be honest with you. But no, man. Price predictions for VGX? Not at all. Not at all, man. Not at all. DJ Legends. Yeah, not at all, man. Not at all. I'm just hoping to get some of my assets back. If not, you know, I've already chucked it up as a loss. But if so, cool. But that's, you know, that's my sentiment on, you know, the whole situation with, you know, VGX, Voyager, you know, all of that. There was 4 assets I still had on there: VGX, BTT, CKB, and I also had some Digibyte. So those 4 assets I still had on there. So, and some decent quantity amounts too. So if I can get some of that quantity back, that'd be awesome. So damn, I am late. It's all good, man. It's all good. There's gonna be many more live streams. So let me ask you something. We only got about 35 people in here right now. Well, what time hits you guys best? So you guys are kind of just open to, you know, when I go live. Do you guys prefer, you know, 11, 12, or do you prefer more of a later afternoon time, like, you know, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time, something like that? Or you guys are open? Aztec ruins. Soon Vote will be running through the Aztec ruins with Gilbert and Jake. If you know, you know. Yes, yes. Gilbert Burns, that dude. And Jake's that dude, man, too. That's the homie. What's up, MTI? Thoughts on Piccolo token? Man, I haven't followed them in a while, man. I haven't followed what they've been doing in a while. I know they did some rebranding and things like that, but I haven't followed them in a while. I know the team is still about, I know it's a legit team and everything, but I just don't think they've been able to get past that hump to kind of bring that full excitement back to the community. So I think that's, you know, kind of hurt them in the short term. Thanks for the quick response. No problem, Jay. This is 12 to 1. Okay. Seems like 12 to 1 is a pretty standard time as well, where most people are on YouTube based off of analytics. How about Telecorn or Chainlink? I'm still holding Chainlink. Chainlink, I'm bullish on. I think it's you gotta have it, man. You gotta have it. It's an oracle that connects everything, man. Yeah, there's other oracles out there, but I think Chainlink isn't going anywhere. I still hold Chainlink. Bought Chainlink in 2020. I like Chainlink. I don't own any Telecoin, but I definitely own some Chainlink, man. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. I like the mornings. Okay, 8 9 a.m. 8 9 a.m. mornings. You talking about CST time? What time zone you on? I'm CST time. I'm CST time. So it's about 1 p.m. my time right now. 1 p.m. my time. So I know depending on, you can either be an hour ahead of me right now, or you can be an hour um before me. So it could potentially be getting ready to be 12 where you're at, or it could be getting ready to be 2 p.m. where you're at if you're in the US. Now if you're overseas, it's gonna be more of a difference in time. Cass says 5 will be great. I'm done working by then. Okay. Sandy, she says Binance is not supporting BTT. What do you think will happen to our BTT and Voyager? Worst case scenario, maybe the value we have in BTT will be paid out, in another crypto, such as like a stable coin or maybe the BNB coin. Maybe we just get paid out for whatever that value was based off of that date. That's what I could see potentially happening. But I'm not sure, Sandy. Anytime. Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. This time is good. All right. I'm fine with your current time you run your lives. Okay. Thanks, Sandy. Marco, I'm drip first, max out about 2 months now. I'm a drip first wallet, max out about 2 months now. That's what's up. So you just maxed out a drip wallet. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Congrats. My first one maxes out next month, like second week. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm in the UK, so this time is good for me. Okay. All right. I'm good with this time too. I just forgot to check YouTube. I'll just listen while I'm at work. All right. Appreciate it. So it's noon. Okay. But why Chainlink ain't pumping like other coins? Man, I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you. I don't expect crazy exits from Chainlink anyway. It's an OG crypto. It's already in the billions of market cap. It's just one of those cryptos I'm holding. You'll probably see maybe a 8 to 10x potentially from Chainlink this upcoming bull run. So it's not a crypto I'm looking to make a 20, 50, 100x on, right? So it's an OG crypto, And if you think about it, to the community, Chainlink's kind of boring to a lot of people, right? People want to go where the hype is, where the excitement is. Chainlink's it's not too exciting for people, right? It's more of a boring crypto for people. On PST time, 10:59. Yep. Pacific time. I'm 5 hours ahead in Ivory Coast. Okay. And it's just crazy to see the different time frames as well. Oh yeah, I'm Pacific, so it's 11ish. Yep. VeChain. Think we just have to wait for things to unfold. But of course, their partnerships, and their main utility for supply chain is a need and a problem to fix in crypto. So I think we just have to wait for VeChain to unfold. Who's in Atlanta like me? Anybody from the ATL in the house? You bullish on stacks? Nah. This time is okay. If you give a heads up, I'll tune in. Sounds good. And a lot of times, what I try to do, unless it's just a live stream that I do off the top, is it will be on my YouTube page like the day before or a couple of days before. So like if you're looking at my content or if you're on my YouTube channel, you will see upcoming live streams. So that's another way to see. Drip to wealth. Mike, glad I found this, brother. Appreciate the alpha on other coins. Much respect. Hey, much respect, Drip to wealth. Appreciate you, man. And keep doing what you're doing too in the space, man. Keep doing what you're doing too in the space. He makes good content, more so of like in the DeFi passive income space. So shout out to him. Do you have a prediction when dog coins will run? I think we're gonna see different meme coins run periodically, but if you're just looking for that crazy parabolic run, we're all waiting for that bull run. You know, that's what we're all waiting on until we truly see just that full crazy run. But we are going to see meme coins pump periodically, which we've already seen, right? We're seeing meme coins pump now. You know, it's just a matter of if we caught it in time or if we were holding it from the beginning. You know, so we're going to see projects pump and dump, pump and go. We're going to see all of that, right? But if you're just looking for that craziness, that would be the bull run. Nance, go Hawks. Anybody got that ledger stacks? It is pretty cool too. I don't have one. I don't have one yet, but it's pretty cool how it looks. I just want to make sure, you know, they kind of got the kinks and everything worked out, because typically, you know, it's expected to have kinks, any type of new tech that comes out. And then once they, you know, kind of figure that out, you know, things are smooth. Yeah. Take a look real quick. Let's go back up. Look at that. Memecoins is trending. Don't know what 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗚 is, but it's done a 5x so far. Shout out to the people holding that. Hopefully they taking profits. Yeah. Good old memes. So yeah, everything is still sending, man. Everything is still sending. Crypto is still pretty much green. You can see we're up 2.5% on the day, over 1.3 trillion, which is nice, because remember we was at 1.2 trillion for a little while, and now we've surpassed that a little bit. So it's good to see. Bitcoin is still holding that 30K pretty nicely, getting to that mid 30K now, trying to get up to that 31K. I think we see that resistance around mid 33K to 34K is what we have to kind of push through, or, you know, Bitcoin will reject. So I think that's the next level the crypto market is waiting on, because we know Bitcoin raises all tides. So we've been going for about an hour now. Any last questions about anything we talked about in today's live? Definitely let me know before we go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate the comments, the questions. And as I said before, if you watch this late, the playback should be available, and there will be more live streams. So continue tuning in. Continue tuning in. All right. So anybody, before I get out of here, quick question to y'all. Is there anybody that's in the live right now that's pretty much been watching the live pretty much for the whole time? And the only reason why I asked, because I wanted to know how y'all feel the segment went, the fourth segment we kind of talked about, right? How the crypto market's looking. What are my thoughts for the crypto market short term? Key news and updates for meme coins I'm holding into the bull run, and then also some higher risk gems I'm watching for short term games. Like, do y'all kind of like that segment? What centralized platform do you trust in? None. None. But what crypto exchanges would I buy crypto on? Coinbase, crypto.com, you know, and there's some other ones I would use as well, but I'm never keeping any crypto on there, right? I've even used MEXC to buy some new gems, right? You know, so I don't trust any. But there are some I will use to buy crypto, but I don't trust any. I don't trust any. Appreciate you, Cash. What do you think about 𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗕 tour for Twitter? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Sandy. I think it's big from an adoption and a global adoption aspect, right? Because as I was saying, as I was just talking about crypto exchanges, excuse me, there's a lot of people that don't know how to use crypto exchanges, or may not want to go through the learning process to use a crypto exchange. But there's a lot of people that use Twitter every single day, or for at least every single week. And so if they can use a platform they're already used to using, but now they can actually buy and sell crypto from it, I think in that regard, it pushes adoption for crypto. So I think it's big, in my opinion. I think it's big. Always great to see your shows. Great info, Prospector. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. John J with the fire emoji. Sandy with the thumbs up. I don't trust if I don't have any keys. There you go. There you go. No trust. No trust. Gotcha. Makes sense. You know what I mean? So we've seen too many exchanges go down. We've seen too many go down. Too many. You know, so now it's time to hold all of your assets yourself, right? And that's becoming that's what they talk about, becoming your own bank. That is a great way to structure your show. Gives us a sense of organization and not rambling off topics. I like the Q&A at the end of the streams. Cool. I appreciate that feedback, Prospector. I appreciate that. But I mean, why you think he chose eToro over other exchanges to add to Twitter? I'm not sure. It could be, you know, certain regulations involved, certain rules, you know, maybe the integration was easier. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. It's a good question, though. It's a good question. It could be a lot of things. Could be a lot of things. You know, it could be the ease of the use of the platform, right? It was the easiest to integrate with Twitter, right? That made the most sense, you know, just from a technology standpoint. So it could be a lot of different things why Elon chose eToro compared to, you know, another one, right? But good question, Sandy. Good question. The crazy thing is that this live stream was jumping the entire time. And it's not like we got a ton of people in the chat. The max we had was like, what, 40, 45 people? And the chat's going the whole time. So just imagine when this gets to 100 people consistently, 200 people consistently. This chat going to go crazy, man. It's going to go crazy. We got Marco. He says, I buy Matic if you need 100. I will buy Matic if you need 100% profit. I think Matic is definitely a good choice, man, going into the bull market. Or Drip. Drip definitely takes a learning curve for some people to learn. And also, I think it's best for people to understand where it came from before getting into it, right? And I mean, honestly, that's any crypto, but especially when we're talking about Drip. You definitely want to know the foundation of it before pulling that trigger. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. It was a great live, great live. We've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes. I got another live coming up today at 5 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be with Drip Coach. It's not a sponsored live stream or anything like that. It's actually just a friend I met through the crypto space. He's a YouTuber as well. He's created his own project that's AI based, but it uses 3 different techniques: fitness, health, and it allows people to make money, right? And I'm big into fitness, I'm big into health, and I'm also into making money. So 2 guys are just going to be chatting later on today and talking about, you know, what this project is about and what to expect from it in the future. So it should be a good conversation. Come back by later today, and I will catch you guys on the next one.